Welcome back to La Rouge. We talk everything Canada soccer and U.S. soccer. Today we're going to be doing a recap of the Canada-New Zealand first leg of the gold medal victory tour for the women's team for Canada. And just like the last one, this is going to be another late upload once again, as I said in the U.S. video, I have midterms, and midterms take a lot of time out of your week and day. So apologies in advance for the late upload if it's not being immediately uploaded after the game, but hopefully this will change soon as we make way through the midterm season. And so, but with that, Canada did get the win, so this one did end it with Canada beating New Zealand 5-1, and it's a homecoming celebration basically for the women's team for Canada, and just an opportunity just to sell the sport, continue to sell the sport here in Canada, which is a great thing to do. You know, the men are getting better, and the women are already just really coming to power. So, really beautiful sight to see. But without further ado, before we talk about the gold celebrations and all that, let's talk about the lineup that was used for this line or game. So, without further ado, there's Christine Sinclair, had to be her in the lineup. Stephanie LeBay, Alyssa Chapman, Kadesha Buchanan. By the way, her and Tajon Buchanan are not related. I know there's a lot of people that I think that thought that, but I thought that too at first. But there is no relation between Kadesha Buchanan and Tajon Buchanan. Tajon Buchanan, of course, playing for the Canadian men's team, and Kadesha Buchanan playing for the women's team. Then there was Quinn, Dion Rose, Desiree Scott, Vanessa Giles, Nichelle Prince, Janine Becky, and Jessie Fleming. Strong lineup there, just brilliant lineup. All basically your Olympic medalist coming home, get to put on a show in Ottawa, and yes, we have a lot to unpack as there's a lot of goals scored in Ottawa. And starting with the 11th minute, a ball is swung into the box by Canada, right to Sinclair. It lands right to her, and She strikes at one time, and it's blocked by a New Zealand defender, but it's a handball on her. Penalty kick for Canada. Jessie Fleming steps up to take this one, and she just buries it on the right side, sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 1-0 Canada already. And then 41st minute, Becky for Canada just sends the ball into the box for Dion Rose. Dion Rose heads to Sinclair. Sinclair spins on a dime and shoots, and it just chips it over everybody and just into the open net. And now it's 2-0 for Canada. What a start for them, and just they're just having fun already. And then halftime comes, Canada's just really showing that they're having fun at this moment. 58th minute, Becky sends another ball and straight to the box for a New Zealand defender, right to Nichelle Prince, and she just taps it home. Easy as you like. It's 3-0 for Canada. Nichelle Prince gives Canada the third goal of the match. But then the 69th minute, New Zealand tries to respond with a goal of their own as New Zealand sends a ball over the head to one of their attackers. She's brought down in the box by Canada. Just a penalty for New Zealand. Rhea Percival opts to step up and take this penalty, and she takes it. She goes right. Sheridan at this time for Canada, the keeper, comes in. She guesses right, but it gets a finger on it, but it's not enough, unfortunately, to keep the ball out. And New Zealand, thanks to Percival, has got one goal back. It's now 3-1. Canada still leads though, but what a tough moment for Sheridan as she almost had that one. So close, but close but no cigar. But it's okay. Canada's still leading 3-1 at this point. And in the 75th minute, they will respond with a beautiful ball movement from Canada. Just absolutely beautiful ball. As Janine Becky had a lot of good delivery balls, if I can say that right. And it's straight to Adriana Leon, and Adriana Leon one times it, and it's 4-1 Canada. I mean, bing, bing, boom, boom. Easy, that's how it looked, and just it was beautiful. It's 4-1 Canada. And just they're having fun. You can still see they're having fun. It was quite the sight to see. And then the 82nd minute, finally, the final goal comes after the New Zealand has the ball in the middle of the field. It's picked off by Canada in the middle, and Canada springs a quick counterattack on them, and for Janine Becky, once again, Becky is always involved. She was always involved in a lot of plays tonight for Canada. and she strikes it. It's saved by the New Zealand keeper. Good save, but it's rebounded by Adriana Leon, and she puts it away for Canada. Just beautiful as you like, and that's Canada's fifth, and that's the way to win. It's 5-1 Canada, and unbelievable. After 90 minutes, Canada really just showed that they had fun here. They dominated New Zealand for the most part, and you can really tell it in their gameplay, in their game style, that they were enjoying themselves to the full maximum potential. Now we're going to look at the stats, and even the stats here say that Canada dominated and had fun. 24 shots over 6 for Canada. 11 of those shots for Canada were on target, while 2 for New Zealand. 57% possession to 43% possession. 520 passes to 407 passes. 84% pass accuracy to 76% pass accuracy. 13 fouls to 4. 1 yellow card apiece. No red cards. 3 outside to 1. And 1 corners to none. So even then, you can tell that Canada was just having fun. That's the one thing I want to talk about. It's just, I don't really have any critiques because, then again, A, it's a friendly, and B, this is supposed to be a celebration for them. And their goal is just to have fun and sell the sport in the rest of Canada, which I think they did for this game, definitely. One thing, starting with the part that they had fun, their passing was great. They were very creative, and that's important to look for. Just really enjoying themselves overall, and that's just being fun to watch. And I know a lot of people say that women's soccer is not fun to watch, unlike the men, but I disagree. It's like if you watch and pay close attention, you can find some good moments that are being created. And so, that's what happened in this Canada game. There was just great moments that looked just like the men's did, and it can be fun to watch either way. I just love if you just love watching soccer. You don't have a problem watching who's playing, and that's exactly me. It's like no matter who's playing, the men's teams or the women's for both the United States and Canada, they're fun to watch. Win or lose, or as long as they play good. But in this case, they had fun, and Canada just really just celebrating their historic gold medalists from the Olympics, and it's just having fun, and it's just really important for that, and important for the country too to see this and take note of this, and really, really just buy into what Canada soccer is doing on both the men and the women, and especially the women, now that I think they're really trying to challenge the throne of the United States women's team. So that's important on the fact that they had fun. And finally, as I said many times in the video, Canada's just trying to sell the sport in the rest of Canada. And that's really important, because, of course, you got the women's team winning gold in the Olympics. And then you got the men's team on the rise, too, and looking like they may make history in terms of their World Cup qualifying campaign in CONCACAF. So 2 teams here for Canada on trending upwards, and it's just really, really a good opportunity to add to continue to sell the sport here in Canada, which is really important. If you want the sport to grow here, which it is, it's growing, but hopefully it's going to grow at a faster rate after what the women and even hopefully the men can produce in the future. But with that's pretty much it. As I said, nothing really to critique. This is supposed to be a homecoming, have fun match for them. Not really I'm not gonna beat on anything they did. I didn't really see anything negative because it's friendly. It's New Zealand. No respect to New Zealand. They're pretty good, but Canada just dominated. But what I was just looking for is just how are they having fun, and how much are they trying to sell the sport in Canada? So those were the 2 things I was looking for. Not gonna harp on anything else, but that pretty much does it for the game. There will be a dual screen video for the 26th, so in about 2 days from now, on Tuesday. We've got Canada playing New Zealand around the same time as the U.S. is playing Korea. So instead of doing 2 separate short videos, I'm just going to do a dual video like I did for the men's and the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. And hopefully, just for the sake of my time and everybody else's time, And once again, as I said in those videos, you can just skip to the part that you want to see, as well as or you can just watch the whole thing. Depending on how you want to do it. So either way, there's gonna be just one video rather than two short videos on each teams, just for the sake of my time and everyone else. And just a heads up for that, so dual screen video, and which means since our games were going out to both time, I might not be able to watch every single detail. I just might be able to pick apart the goals or the moments that happen, just like I do with the men's team in the CONCACAF. So just a little heads up there, coming up in 2 days, and hopefully I'll try and make that video on time, depending on how my midterms are. No promises though, but once this midterm season clears, you'll definitely see more videos being going back to being produced immediately or close to immediately after the game. So just a couple announcements there. But if you like this video, make sure you like and share, subscribe, tell all your friends about it, and also tell all your friends that Canada women and the Canada men are on the rise.